Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. We are the Scyldari Confederacy. Let's see what we've got. Self-evolving logic. Introspective prioritization. New factions recently gained traction in the internal political landscape of the Scyldari Confederacy, calling themselves the Alien Friendship Watch. The members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. Okay. New contact. No. And they're not represented on the council either. Okay.
Research complete.
These powerful short-range lasers can easily slice through rock, making the extraction of materials a more efficient affair.
System survey complete. System survey complete. System survey complete.
Adaptability. So expansion, that's the one I want. Total develop speed. Yeah. I found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, this craft relied on large sails unfurled in the vacuum of space. Presumably the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds created by starlight.
System survey complete.
There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Chasm 2b at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and the scans from the SDS Demorrow have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer Mickey Didier is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulks for any valuable technologies.
Situation log updated.
We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Noxia 1 to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact guarded by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcast a message to an unknown recipient. We can scrap it for parts, use it to boost our own research, or let it continue its mysterious calculations. Okay, what have we got? Starbase influence cost. New colonies with one additional pop. Yep. Small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Rule B1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of present materials. The mine as it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there. Fascinating.
Colonization in progress. System survey complete.
Someone used a mine laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Rule B2. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary.
Council agenda ready.
We've made further contact with the mysterious aliens in the Ithaca system. For now, we've codenamed them Zeta aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decide in order to establish communications. News of alien ships humming through the ether has reached Scyldari in many ways, and in the first chapter in the book. Scientists discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was actually the outer membrane of a giant egg. Certain what behemoth could lay such an egg, and what horror could hatch from it.
Situation log updated.
The ruins of a large prison complex has been discovered on Dontor 3A. Its hostile world seems to have served as some kind of maximum security penal colony in the First League. As a federal facility, the prison housed convicted felons from across all the League space. Surviving records indicate that most of the prisoners were guilty of piracy, terrorism and other crimes of extraordinary nature. Fossilized remains of some prisoners can still be found where the cells used to be. Interesting.
Situation log updated. System survey complete. Construction complete.
What we first assumed to be a deliberate attempt at communications turned out to be an unusual but naturally occurring phenomenon. The magnetic waves produced by the planet, given proper handling and editing, may sound a bit like talking or even singing, but they are in no way created by a thinking being. So our scientists, however, find it quite catchy. It might be possible to make use of this phenomenon, possibly by hosting artists of VRVPs at a station created solely to catch these signals and play them as relaxing music. Okay. That's not bad.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
The team on the science offer Mickey has finished the expedition
Special project complete.
on Kazon 2B and returned to the SES tomorrow. Sadly, the wrecked starship and the surface are too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analysed the way they were designed. To consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. The life forms living on H4ST were nothing like we expected. Our scientists report back that the asteroid has crystal growths. These growths have turned out to be self-sustaining and caused by the crystals taking in the ambient radiation of Eri and combining it with the mineral composition of the asteroid. The crystals themselves are probably made out of sucrose and could potentially even be edible. Okay. Curious. Edible, you say? So food or sociology? We'll go with food. Fossils from what appears to be several species of aquatic animals have been found on the barren and airless surface of LMY2K. There are indications that the surrounding asteroid belt was created from the remains of a shattered planet, and these findings seem to confirm that theory. Judging by the fossils, the planet supported life and was at least partially covered by water. Thanks.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Advanced probes that can thoroughly analyse subjects on a subatomic level, generating a wealth of valuable research data.
Construction complete. Colony established.
Wild storms. Solid holographic casts can alter their shapes at the moment, not speeding up alloy production. Okay.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Research complete.
Atmospheric filtering. By adjusting atmospheric filtering on a per site basis to better filter out undesired elements, colonial living conditions may be improved.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Deep scans of Stellaris 4 have revealed a large ocean heated by hydrothermal vents beneath the ice mantle covering the surface. Lead scientist Pocky dispatched probes from the SCST pod that drilled through several miles of thick ice and found the water below teeming with what appears to be life. We will need more resources to conduct a thorough study of the many unique life forms inhabiting this ocean. Interesting.
Situation log updated. System survey complete. System survey complete. Special project complete.
The insides of Brocken IA were not what we expected. Instead of some infant titanic life form, we simply uncovered genetic slop. The entire planet is filled with genetic material and resources. What all this material would have become is unclear, but our galaxy is probably safer not knowing.
System survey complete.
Our potions not there. The CSD crew is suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. Projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be strange routes fired from a neighbouring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continue on their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds were recovered over an advanced design despite their incredible age.
Construction complete.
We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around LMS4. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appeared to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
A large meteor-rich asteroid collided in Selnot 3 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact region. Church's event.
Research complete.
Basic entanglement principles applied to energy generation provide a substantial increase in energy output.
System survey complete.
Lead scientist Bim Discore has returned from an expedition that studied the rich biosphere in the seas beneath the ice mantle of Stellaris 4. Several large species connected to the lower regions of the global sea have been found to produce a unique inorganic molecule with immense healing properties. This molecule is successfully harvested in large enough quantities could revolutionise the field of medical science and may even have industrial applications. Interesting.
Research complete.
Further study into the hazardous environments found on other planets help alleviate the difficulties that colonizers encounter in their day-to-day lives on foreign worlds. We have gotten a report from Sergeant Officer Tani Joy. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Takia B, most peculiar. It should obviously not be here, that somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. Calendar universe, there's nothing. Surely this is a sign of the divine.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Entry. Rapid iteration of construction simulations determines the optimal component assembly patterns for each building project ahead of time. Upon entering Ilfag, our sense picked up strange readings. Dismissed at first sight as glorious asteroid, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Best viewed from afar. Keep it up.
Construction complete.
For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Zu-Ner-1. Massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Vela did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they had begun. Interesting. What was previously thought to be assaulted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Takia 11A has been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Takia could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science Officer Tani Yor has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Our continuous studies of the massive skeletal remains on
Special
Tokyo
project complete.
3 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the moon. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some sort of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Scientists of a shock have theorized that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Tokyo 3A. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Astounding.
Research complete.
Volatile motes are fickle particles that are dangerous to work with. In order to safely harvest them without setting off a chain reaction of explosions, energy fields must be used to stabilise the motes. Mining and processing the rare living metals is exceedingly difficult, but successful application of the new mutable alloy yields comparable advantages. Surface scan of Tokyo 2A has identified the remains of an ancient installation on the moon's surface. Most of the facility was wiped out in a massive explosion some 2 million years ago, but a few outlying buildings more or less survived the blast. All evidence have recovered so far points towards it having been some sort of research base built by the First League.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life, quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba following the analyst Grossmith's reading of the initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average Scyldari corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from the Scyldari. Fascinating creatures. We can learn to coexist.
An alien empire has established communications. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. This has been Vane doing Let's Play Stellaris. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.